last left off, we were busy battling for our lives on Tart Top after getting our asses kicked on 3 previous boards. So now, as we continue Balloon Battle, we will be going to the one, the only, the fan favorite to end all fan favorites, Block Fort. The one that I feel very ashamed in when I lose. Okay, so we just did Mario Kart DS, I believe we talked about? Or we barely went into it. Yeah, no, we did. We did that. As we do a retrospective here of not just me, but not just the Mario Kart franchise, but me in general, for my LPs and all that. Let's see. Number 18 was another Mario game, but one of a little bit more grandeur, that of course being Super Mario 64, which the only thing I would change about that LP is I would have went for the throat and done 120 stars, because now that I know how to handle tick-tock clock, there is no world in that game that can beat me. And thank you for making me fall, Wario, you dirty bitch. But I love that game. It's one of my all-time favorite LPs because it's got some of my funniest moments in it. My personal favorite, of course, Mark's personal favorite is me failing to catch the rabbit. But my personal favorite is definitely the fail to do that Olympic jump into Jolly Roger Bay, where I just barely missed the jump and I just smacked my head on the thing. You can't beat that. Sorry, Wario. Sucks to be you, but I don't care. Where were we? Oh, right. I love that game. I love that LP, and I cannot wait till the next time I play Mario 64, even though that was last night when my brother-in-law offered to play Mario Party with me, and then he basically left me on red for the rest of the night, so I just played tick-tock clock and watched YouTube videos the rest of the night. But either way. LP number 19. That one's a big one. That one was Pokemon Leaf Green, which was all the changes that I made in all the changes that I felt I needed to make in that game were made. Why do you keep throwing my red shells backwards? I'm not throwing them backwards. Good lord. Like that green shell I just threw backwards. Nothing else I have been actively throwing backwards. Pokemon Leaf Green, obviously the sister game to Pokemon Fire Red. I did that mostly because I wanted to do another Pokemon game, and I really didn't feel like doing Black and White Blind at that point. Which is a shame, because I'll have to get into that later, about why my Black and White LP is now gone. Or half of it is, since the only thing left is the Redemption. But yeah, the only thing I would change about it is maybe I would go take on the second fight round with the Elite Four and actually take the time to build a team instead of just quitting on it midway through. I would actually try to play the game a bit more. I feel bad when I don't actively try for these games and only do it if I absolutely have to, like with the secret bosses for Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and then the fight with Red, and then oh my God, Bowser! How come? Whatever, game. Whatever. Oh, cool. Fake box. That's exactly what I need. A fake box. Whatever. I would like to do more post-game stuff for Pokemon games, which is very rare for me to do because a lot of the time there really isn't much to do in post-games. So like with Emerald and with that, I would like to do more with them, but sometimes you just can't control when your LP ends. LP number 20. Stop. Literally, stop. Stop. I was honestly expecting that red shell to ricochet and hit me. I'm amazed it didn't. LP number 20 was Kingdom Hearts 1. And there really isn't anything that I would change about that game because I did virtually everything, because that's one of the few games that I know almost all the ins and outs of, especially even now. I definitely know more about it because there were some enemies that I didn't know how to make trigger or to activate them, and the secret boss who ends up being Xemnas, I didn't really know how to handle too well. But now, going back on it, there really isn't much that I would change about that LP. I enjoy it. It's one of my favorites. And I look forward to the next time I get to play Kingdom Hearts 1, as long as it's not on the Switch, because that port is literal ass. And whoever said that that was a sensible port to put on a thing should be ashamed of themselves. Nothing else there. Yoshi's Story. I did all that I wanted to do in it. I hate that game with a burning passion now, but you know what? What the hell? Alright, so it's just Mario versus Donkey Kong, an old-fashioned showdown. Really, with Yoshi's Story, the only thing I would actively want to change is... Oh, there you are. Oh my god. Are you freaking serious? Let's see. Where are you? Oh, we're going away from each other, so let's change that, shall we? Sorry, but you've got to die. I needed to make a comeback here, at least make this game somewhat of a even match. And now everybody has at least 2 wins. Well, of the people that actually have wins. Actually, not even. Screw Dry Bones, he doesn't have 2 wins. Or one of them doesn't have 2 wins. I don't remember who it was. Even though it was just like 2 seconds ago. Either way. Really not much else to say about Yoshi's Story. I don't like the game. The game was mean to me. In both times I played it, for either not working with Odyssey, or just in general, it was just mean to me. And I don't like games that are mean to me. You guys should know that by now. Any game that's mean to me, I don't like. Let's see. Shot me. Was it 22? I think I'm Super Sluggers. So Mario Super Sluggers, the baseball Mario game, one of my all-time favorite video games. Not even joking. I love baseball, as many of you know. The only sport that I actively try to give a shit about, other than hockey, but that's just because I like baseball. It has to be baseball, because I don't really care what happens in hockey after my team loses. In baseball, at least I can feign some interest. The other thing is just like, I don't really care. Like, I don't care who wins the Super Bowl. It used to be just a day that I ate shit food and would potentially get drunk, but now it's like, yeah, no, I don't really care. Oh, missed it. Damn. Oh well. Mario's out again. Let's see. So naturally, a Mario version of a baseball game I would have to thoroughly enjoy. And I do. It's one of those fun games that, in reality, just remains one of the most fun games to play, if you ask me. Get someone in range. Bowser, lucky loser. But I took this balloon from you, you took one back. But you didn't even get to keep it, so I think I win. I think I win that exchange of words. Alright, and let's see if we can people? Perfect. The one thing I would say I don't like about Super Sluggers is like it's not even like the LP's fault, it's just the game's fault, is that they don't let you choose like who gets the home field advantage. Like, you could literally play on Yoshi Park as Yoshi and, like, let's say for the sake of argument, Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong could have the home field advantage. Like, why would I want to do that? If it were up to me, I would want to do, like, whatever course you're playing on has home field, you get to choose who has home field advantage. But they don't even let you do that. I mean, it's fair, I guess, but I don't know. Alright, so everyone's down to 1 now, which means this is going to be a bit of a chaotic last few minutes. Oh, God! Alright, me versus Dry Bones. There we go. And an easy win. Maybe I just needed dinner. I don't know. We're on the rebound, guys. But, like, that's not even the fault of the LP. I did everything I wanted to do in that LP, so... go back to Nintendo DS. So that means we'll start the next one. If I win this one, we'll start the next one on... we'll start the next one on... Start the next, we'll start the Shine Runners one on the Twilight House. There we go. Sorry. Apparently, I don't know names of things. LP number 23, if I'm not mistaken, was Pokemon Black. And it's both its playthroughs. You had the original playthrough where I did it blind, and then Action Replay, which I called Pokemon Black Redemption. Honestly, I liked Black a bit better the second time around, because I think I was able to appreciate things more. I wasn't trying to, like, expect what I expected from the games and all that. Like, the one thing I don't like about Unova is the fact that all of the Pokemon evolve at ridiculously high levels. Even the mediocre ones do not evolve until they're in, like, the mid-30s. And I'm not gonna lie, that's really annoying. Not as annoying as these green shells deciding now they want to shoot backwards when I don't want them to, but still kind of annoying. Like, you literally cannot build a team in that game without, like, your whole team being ready to go before Victory Road. Unless you do, like, hardcore grinding, and in which case the game punishes you for hardcore grinding by making level ups even harder to obtain. They want you to play the game with your Pokemon at under leveled, and I understand that, but to punish you the entire game just to do that is, I'm not gonna lie, it's annoying. It actively makes the game unplayable, in my opinion. And that did not improve by the time Redemption came along. But I learned my mistakes from the previous game where I didn't just randomly pick Pokemon. I went out and chose Pokemon carefully to avoid making the same mistakes that I did before. So instead of me just randomly picking Pokemon because they look cool, or they might have cool typing, I just went and picked Pokemon based on how I could evolve them, how easy it might be to evolve them, and all that jazz. One of the issues that I still have with the game is, obviously, I like the story. I think it's a little too full of itself in certain spots, but that's, again, not the fault of the game itself per se. It's more the fault of the writers who think that they're infallible. Oh, shit, I ran into my own box. Looks like we might do one more round of this if I lose here. Which is very likely, considering I can't hold on to a red shell now. Alright. Gotta aim for Daisy here. Oh, Daisy just lost another shell, another balloon. Everyone's down to their final balloon. This is gonna be fun. I've grown used to Univa's Pokemon by now, so like now that there's like ridiculously... Oh! I won! Oh shit! Oh shit! I won! Oh cool! I'll take it. Long story short, I've grown used to Univa's thing based on how Pokemon serves now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So, next time on this part of the 50th LP Extravaganza, we will be taking on Shine Runners. Hopefully it won't take as long as Balloon Battle did. If it does, oh well. Until we meet again, my lovelies, sayonara.